You are right where you need to be. Welcome. There comes a time in every dreamer's life when they wonder if the mountain they're climbing was never meant to be climbed. When the effort feels endless, the obstacles too relentless, and the mission too big for just one heart to carry. If you're feeling that right now, if the world feels overwhelming, if people around you seem indifferent, if you've been met with resistance, rejection, or even betrayal for simply trying to do good, you are not alone. I say this not as a cliche, but as someone who knows what it's like to want to do something meaningful in a world that often seems cold, distracted, or even outright hostile to hope. This isn't theory. This is lived experience. Not long ago, I set out to help others through words, through encouragement, through truth. I left everything comfortable to pursue a mission of healing, of giving back and using wisdom to build others up. But in return, I ran headfirst into corruption, scams, and cold-hearted people who saw kindness as weakness. I thought I was escaping one difficult world only to enter another, one where even trying to rent a place or get utilities turned on felt like a reminder that I'm just a number. I was tired. Not just physically tired, but soul tired. The kind of fatigue that doesn't go away with sleep. The kind that settles deep and whispers lies in your ear. You're not making a difference. You'll never break through. What's the point? But here's what I realized. Every time you feel like giving up, it's a sign that you're closer than you think to a breakthrough. Doubt doesn't show up when you're going nowhere. It shows up when you're on the edge of something meaningful. Resistance doesn't press against the indifferent. It presses against the builders, the visionaries, the life changers. If you're feeling pressure, it's because you're pushing against the limits. And that means you're still moving forward. Sometimes the frustration you feel is not a sign to quit. It's a signal to refocus, not on the people who wronged you, not on the critics or cynics, but on the mission, the vision, the legacy. Let me say this plainly. You may be one person, but you are not powerless. You are the architect of your vision. Yes, the blueprint is yours to draw. The materials may come from hard lessons, disappointment, and setbacks. But you decide what gets built. Not your critics, not the scammers, not the doubters, you. You don't have to fix the whole world. That was never the assignment. Your calling is to be the lighthouse, not the entire coastline. You shine in your space. You guide those near you. And those who see your light will come. Maybe slowly, maybe not in the way you imagined. But they will come, because people are starving for authenticity, for kindness, for purpose, for wisdom, for truth wrapped in encouragement. And that is what your life can represent. Not perfection, but persistence. Not loud success, but quiet, unshakable resolve. The frustration, the noise, the ungratefulness, the delay. It's a chapter, not the book. It's a detour, not the end. Right now, you may feel like you're starting over at zero. That's not failure. It's foundation. You're not lost. You're laying the groundwork for a transformation. You're not behind. You're on a different path. A path that may take longer but leads to something lasting. And if you're feeling stuck between old pain and new hope, know that you're at a crossroads. This is the moment to choose not what is easy, but what is right. Not what is comfortable, but what is true. You were never called to impress. You were called to impact. So start where you are. Reclaim your energy. Stay focused on what truly matters. And above all, hold fast to hope. Even when the world doesn't get it. Especially when they don't. because someone out there is waiting for a message only you can deliver. So rise again, build again, speak again. Let your life whisper courage to those who have forgotten how to dream. Let your content shine a light for those lost in the dark. You are building a legacy. I would like to leave you with a quote of mine that I want you to always remember. When the world offers resistance, respond with resilience. You are the architect of your vision, and hope is your foundation.
Thank you for spending time with Yewtree Legacy. For weekly inspiration and free resources, visit yewtreelegacy.com. You'll also find our latest blog and a free 7-day guide to help you start strong. See you again soon. Thanks for joining us here at Yewtree Legacy.